Today we're doing this kid's iPad Air case. And this one is designed to fit the fifth generation iPad Air and also a couple other generations. Don't remember for sure. I just know that we have the fifth one. So that's why I grabbed this case. Now this one is designed for kids. So this is going to be made of like a foam material. And the brand on this is actually going to be BMOUO. Okay, I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce that one. But let me open it up, show you exactly what it looks like, and also show you what it's like when it's on the iPad Air. So I have the iPad Air here, and I've actually already opened this up. And so what you're just going to do with this iPad Air is you're going to take this little black piece out of here. So this, you don't actually need this. It's just like a placeholder. And then you're just going to put it into here. Now what I found is the best is you're going to want to put the buttons in first. So on the top, you have the button here, and then you have the buttons on the side there. So we're going to put those in first. And then once those are in, then we're going to kind of squish it all of the way around. Now what I've also found is that you can like bend this foam bit a little bit to be able to get the iPad to actually fit inside of there. And this can be a little bit of a struggle. So it's just going to take you a little bit of time, especially on the corners. You're going to want to kind of slide them in a little bit and then bend it up. So it is easier to get on this side just because of the way the case is. Once you have it entirely in, I would recommend kind of squishing it down. Now, one downside to this iPad Air case is that there's not going to be any screen protection at all for your iPad. So if your kids are really dirty or greasy or grimy or something, you might want to consider getting either a glass, like a tempered glass screen protector, or even like a plastic one. And then another downside to this is that since the front is going to be exposed, you will get a good amount of like gunk and stuff around the edges of the iPad like there. Now, why I purchased this one is a couple of reasons. First of all, it has this grip handle on the top, so it makes it really easy for the kids carrying around. The other reason is because that handle is actually going to flip, and then it will allow the iPad to stand upright. So that's a really nice feature of this case versus some of the other cases. They don't have a handle, they have like a kickstand on the back. And the issue with that we've had in the past with that kickstand is that it's going to be made of like a hard plastic, so it can get broken. With this, all this is going to be made with like that squishy foam type material almost. It's hard enough and stiff enough where it's going to protect the iPad itself, but it's also soft enough so you don't have to worry about the kids accidentally bending it. Like you can see here, I can bend this down. It's not going to hurt anything if it's bent too far one way or another, just because of the material that it's made of. So overall, pretty happy with this case. Going to be using it, like I said, on one of my kids' iPad Airs.